And I have a feeling this is either going to go absolutely brilliantly and we're going to pepper them and we'll be excellent, or it will be a horror show.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
It's a horror show. We're being torn apart. It's finished. We are done in this game. Only goal difference separates the mighty Nottingham Forest and the treble-winning Whale Machine at the top of the Premier League table. 16 games in, 11 wins, 4 draws, but we finally have a number in the L column. We finally have suffered our first loss here in the Premier League, an unexpected one, at home to Everton, getting thrashed 3-0. A good and needed wake-up call in my opinion, but it's only good and needed if we respond from it. A win against Fulham in the following game, but now Tottenham Hotspur, who sit in 10th place, not having a good season, having a very poor start to the season, but always having dangerous players, especially in their attack. How will we match up against Spurs? To kick off today's episode, let's find out. If you're going to enjoy the video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate that. We're going with this formation, a very defensive formation, although we're playing at home. This is the first time in which we go for a very defensive formation at home. Normally at home we choose to go for the 4-3-3, be a bit more attacking and try to get the crowd on our side and put pressure on teams. But Tottenham are a good team and they probably are the best team on paper that we face at home. All the big teams have been away and there's no surprise that we are still unbeaten away. It's just really down to us being very defensive and making games as boring as possible. And today's approach is very similar, you know. Although Tottenham sit in 10th, like we said, still have a lot of quality players in their attack, and we'll be looking to keep them quiet in the early stages of the game, just kind of feel out the game. I mean, if they're there for the taking, we'll definitely go for a more attacking setup, maybe in the second half or something. But in the early stage of this game, we really want to stay solid and just slowly grow into the game. That's normally how we start games. We start games very slowly and slowly build up. Like the longer we stay at 0-0 and 1-1 or whatever, the more confidence we gain. So yeah, we don't start off the mark all guns blazing, not at all. But there we are in second place, and they say if results go our way, we could be at the top of the Prem. But we're going to have to be better than what we've shown so far here, because Tottenham are really putting the pressure on us. And another save by Vlachodimos, still early in the game. Not a great start to this game. Good save there by Vlachodimos, just fingertips. It's Madison. He is the danger man in terms of those penetrative passing, and boys! Oh, we had a bit of sleep at the back there. How did he have that much space to run into? Bloody hell, Niakate holding off his man here. A bit under pressure, but a good turn from the centre-back. But not a good pass. We can't get out. We really cannot get out, boys. 20 minutes in. And the pressure is still very much on us. Now a free kick for Tottenham. A long wave of pressure here from Spurs. Headed out there by Bolly. Collected by Romero. Bolly steps in again. Good stuff there. Can we have a break? Perhaps we haven't attacked once, boys. The crowd is on our side here trying to cheer us on, and perhaps a chance here with Nicolas Dominguez. He has support centrally there. There's Taiwo Oni. He takes it in his stride. But a bit of a heavy touch. Sees the defender able to collect that heavy touch there from Niakate, but we get away with it. Gibbs White now to Montiel. Montiel tries to create an angle for a cross. We'll get a second chance at it here. Plays it inside to Dominguez. Dominguez in a bit of space. Dominguez takes a shot on and a save by Vicario in goal. And now we're in the game. Now we're going into the game. Once again, showing that it takes us a while to get going, you know. I don't know, I think we have a thing where we have to concede chances early on. We need Vlachodimos to make a couple of saves. Then we're like, oh, hey, we're in a football game. But we are in one now. But here is Heung-min Son in our box. Good defending there from Yates. Just steps in and wins it off him comfortably. 30 minutes in now, and the game is kind of opening up a bit end to end here. Both teams really attacking. Here is Dominguez for us. Our knees a bit slow in getting forward there, not really providing Dominguez an option to pass. And Son just racing away from Yates into the box. Close that down. What a block that is from Niakate. Vital block there. Oh. Kind of surviving a bit here, boys. Corner to Tottenham. Headed away by Mangala. Still with Tottenham. Edge of the box by Basuma. Blocked. Still with Tottenham. Saved! Can we get rid of it, boys? Bloody hell! Bro, we are being peppered at home here. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all, lads. This is not Tavares, back to Niakate. Niakate, oh my days, what a goal that is. Collected by Montiel. Better touch, mate. We need a better touch than that. You don't have all the space in the world. Oh, good pressing here. Gibbs White. Gibbs White finds Montiel in much more space. Can he put in a good ball? No! But he has put in a ball good enough to win us a penalty. Finally, we get a decision go our way. Pen all day. Taiwo Wani just before halftime to step up and to put us nowhere further ahead. He hits the crossbar. He doesn't put us in front. It stays 0-0, but can we use this? Oh my goodness, how did he miss? He went straight down the middle, but too much power on it, and it stays 0-0. The one time we get a pen, the first time we get a pen, and that's what we do with it. Oh my days, lads, it's 0-0. I don't know how it is. We missed a penalty. They had so many shots. He had one attempt, but he could not have asked for a better attempt from 12 yards out. But somehow it remains goalless at the City ground. I mean, very entertaining game for the neutral. Here's Son. This is infielded to Madison. Now Richarlison. Sangare steps in but doesn't win it. But Yates does win it. Okay, well done. Looking to set us off. Here's Gibbs White. Gibbs White will find Dominguez here in support. Awani is in field. We'll play it to Taiwo. He'll hold it up. Back to Dominguez. Dominguez! Montiel was there, mate, on the overlap. Here come Tottenham now through Madison. Here's it to Richarlison. Richarlison not wide there to Son. Just keeping our shape. And Montiel steps in, wins the ball back, but then just loses it. I don't even know what happened there, but there's Madison. Saved by Vlachodimos. Just looking to calm things down a bit here. About 30 minutes left in the game. I think it's time to make a change or two. Let's take off Mangala. And let's bring on Danilo. Just keep the midfield a bit fresh there. Here is Mangala with his last contribution probably. Has not quite come off. But here is Dominguez as well. Getting forwards to Montiel. Blocked, collected by Mangala. But why there? Anybody gonna collect it? Montiel eventually does. Montiel to Dominguez, Dominguez to Mangala, and he just blazes it high and wide, and that will be his last contribution of the game. Danilo is on. Tavares to Danilo. Gibbs White. Gibbs White loses it to Sunday. And we're starting to have more of the ball. But then again, you know, Tottenham can be dangerous on counter-attacks. And here's Maddison turning away and spreading the ball out wide to Kulusevski, infield to Bentancur, in the box now. Tottenham looking to potentially catch us on the counter, and they do. And Tottenham finally get the opening goal of this game. Close to the final 10 minutes. And we go a goal down, and just as we were growing into the game, getting more of the ball, getting more possession, and looking to dictate things in the midfield, just one loose pass, they're very direct, they go straight for our throats, and they do punish us. And now we're a goal down, and changes are needed. Montiel will come off, will bring on Alanga, more attacking player in the wide area there. Chris Wood will come in centrally. Nuno Tavares hasn't really done all that much. We'll bring on Hudson-Odoi as well. Of course, Hudson-Odoi will be cutting inside, so playing more centrally, whereas Alanga will be holding the width on the right. We're a goal down, boys. We need a goal. We need a goal, we need a response, and we need it now. And Callum Hudson-Odoi, just come on, is already through the Tottenham defence. Will he be making an immediate impact? Not that time. Vicario with the save. Tottenham celebrate the save. Corner, come on, Chris. Yeah, where are you, mate? The big New Zealander, come on. The keeper comes out, collected by Gibbs White, crossed in, headed on! What a save! Oh, come on, boys. Gibbs White this time, in-swinging cross. It goes through, nobody gets a head to it. Nobody gets a head to it, and now Son, oh no, he's through. He is actually through, just through everybody. Wow. And a finish, fitting, the final dagger in Nottingham Forest hopes in this game. Mate, the ferocity behind that shot is ridiculous. Bloody hell, caught on the counter-attack as we push bodies forward, and that's the game. A game set match. We will be losing here against Tottenham Hotspur at home. Unless, I mean, we know we've scored a lot of late goals already this season, but no, Vicario isn't even allowing us to have one. Oh, mate, this game could have gone so differently, bro. Oh, look at how open we are now. Don't make it 3. They don't deserve to be 3-0 up. It's not been that kind of game.
That's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping. And short it is.
The missed penalty just before half-time is a big moment in the game. Of course, Tottenham's opening goal is a big moment in the game because it forced us to commit more bodies forward. It forced us to make more attacking subs as well. And soon after we did that, they caught us on a counter-attack. And Son was always going to score one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And of course, with that result, we stay in second place. But Manchester City now go 3 points clear at the top of the Premier League. We will have to shift our focus a bit here to the Cup. I mean, mate, that's now 2 losses in a row at home, which is not good. Our next game is away in the Carabao Cup against Burnley, and we see there that Aston Villa, one of the tougher sides left in this competition, have been knocked out. West Ham go through on penalties, and we'll see if Newcastle go through as well to the semis, but we have to go through here. We're facing Burnley, who are in awful form. They haven't won any of their last 5 games. They have their last 2 games being draws. But mate, this is a big opportunity to actually win the whole damn thing. But one step at a time. Burnley away at Turf Moor. Let's react and let's make sure we go through to the semi-finals. This is the team we're playing with. We're going with Niakate at left back. We're going with Yates, Omabamidele, and Aurier at the back. Sangare, Danilo Dominguez in midfield. We have Hudson-Odoi, Awoniyi, and Morgan Gibbs White as the front 3. Of course, Matt Turner is in goal for the Cup games. And we're going with a 4-3-3, but we're going with a defensive left back in Niakate, so you'll see him there at the bottom side of the screen. He's staying back, you know. So essentially, in possession, we're playing with a back 3. And Aurier this time will be pushing up and high, and a switch there will find Aurier. Headed down to Dominguez, and here's Aurier in the box, cut back, and shot is blocked. Now, perhaps a break for Burnley. We must stay focused throughout the whole game, though, because we've shown glimpses of weakness in the last few games, and teams may be figuring out how to play against us, but there's no doubt that we are the favourites in this game. Morgan Gibson is just absolutely forcing his way through. Then here's Tawawani straight at the goalkeeper. Danilo to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi now moving into a more central position. Plays it all the way out wide there to Aurier. Aurier linking up with Gibbs-White, give and go, and he collects it, and across towards Taiwo! Awoniyi at the near post. The keeper is always going to make that save. It's goalless, but we are the better team. Gibbs-White to Dominguez. And now, oh, what touch that was! Just about to pull the trigger there, Danilo. He got it taken off his toe, but Sangare wins it back and plays it to Hudson-Odoi. Here is Danilo. All the way out there to Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White centrally to Dominguez. And Dominguez fires wide. Oh, good defending from Omar Bamidele, just stepping out there to intercept that. And now Gibbs-White with space, with time, with options, will find Taiwo Awoniyi. Awoniyi will get the breakthrough. It has been coming indeed. 1-0 up at Turf Moor against Burnley. And the waves of pressure finally see us get the opening goal. A good finish by Taiwo. And we take the lead into the second half here, boys. We have a bit of a counter-attack on. And here is Gibbs-White, and I mean, it's just awful pass, isn't it? Hudson-Odoi was nowhere near that, mate. Oh, but Gibbs-White maybe looking to make amends here, wins it back and finds Taiwo. Taiwo does not find the net though. We just need that second goal, lads. We get that second goal, this game is done, I promise you. Burnley have not offered anything. Turner has had nothing to do all game. So it's just about getting that second goal. And there is the second goal! Right on cue! At the near post, Callum Hudson-Odoi. An unlikely aerial threat, but proving that he cannot be counted out from the corners, yeah? Gets his head on that. A brilliant finish. And boys, we may be into a cup semi-final. Let's make some changes though, because we have so many fixtures coming up. We have a big game coming up next against Bournemouth, which we just have to win in the league. So we'll make some changes with that in mind. Alanka is on. Wood is on. Let's bring on Santos as well. Give him a game. We, of course, still want to manage this game and make it through. Oh my goodness, bro. The long passing from Niakate from left back is actually a joke. What a cross that is! What a save that is as well, to be fair. Let's just make it over the line, lads. Let's not allow this to be dramatic. Absolutely kill it off if we can, actually. Chris Wood. Good balance shown there by the big man. Good strength as well. He still has the ball here. I mean, he's looking for some support. Goes all the way back there to Aurier. Aurier to Omar Bamidele. Sangare tried to play it through that space there, but it was read by the Burnley defense. But once again, Burnley not offering anything. Can we win that? Ooh. I mean, if we had that ball, I don't know if Chris Wood would have had the pace to get away from the defense, but if that was Alanga, then he was definitely gone late. Oh, but good defending again by Niakate, and the run here is Hudson-Odoi. He will be played in, and Callum Hudson-Odoi has still quite a bit to do, but will he be able to? He did a lot, but didn't have the finishing product at the end to tuck it in at the bottom corner. A corner though. Out to new cross.
Now sending it in.
Towards Wood. Wood couldn't quite get his head on it.
Well, nothing comes of it.
Headed back, got a second chance for another cross here. Hudson-Odoi. Headed out again. Collected again here. Sangare this time. To Santos. Santos. The footwork from Santos. Fantastic stuff. Santos. Ooh. Save there by Muric, but that should be the game, lads. It's a game in which we have been all over Burnley. I mean, Burnley are struggling in the league, and it's obvious that in the cup they were never going to prioritize it. So they have made a couple of changes as well. We have fully prioritized the cup. So it's kind of like our first team against Burnley's second team. It was never going to be close. But what happened there? I mean, okay, I guess it could still work out here. Wood just left it for Alanga just to collect it on the other end. I guess that's a very smart play in the end there by the big man, who gets himself a tap in to make it 3. But that is game, set, and match. 3-0 against Burnley. We will be going through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Of course, Nottingham Forest last season made it to the semi-finals as well, in which they got knocked up by the eventual winners, Manchester United. But there's no Manchester United this time. Yeah, we saw that West Ham are through, we saw that Norwich are through, and one of Millwall or Newcastle will go through. Let's actually see what happened. It is Newcastle. Newcastle face West Ham. That means we face Norwich. We face Norwich City in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. The only Premier League team we've faced so far in this cup is Burnley. And Burnley are struggling, so they might as well be a championship team. Listen, we cannot get a better chance at silverware, lads. I promise you, we have to take this opportunity. We're going to reject the loan offer from Newcastle because they're kind of looking like the ops right now. And we're going to accept the one from Leipzig. Hopefully, Nico Williams can go out there and get himself some game time. Hopefully, we can get a win here against Bournemouth. We are at home. We've lost our last 2 home games in the league. We cannot make it 3. Slightly rotated because of the cup game we just played against Burnley. So not the full first 11. A few changes here and there. But we should be good enough. We will submit and we will just about win it in the 89th minute. We're not making it easy, boys. We're not making it easy. Gibbs White gave us a lead. Semenyo got them an equalizer in the 89th minute. Ibrahima Sangare gets us all 3 points. But the next game is against Newcastle. We said they were kind of looking like the ops. We may even face them in the Carabao Cup final if they win, if we win. But those are too many ifs. Right now, we go to St. James Park. And we'll be looking to just do something, lads. Because this is a very tough place to go. They are in 5th. We are in 2nd, so 2 very good teams, and we're going with the exact same 11 that thrashed Burnley. The problem is, this is not Burnley, and the problem is, we are a bit tired. This December schedule has been incredibly difficult on us. Playing this formation at St. James's Park is kind of us throwing caution to the wind, and I have a feeling this is either going to go absolutely brilliantly and we're going to pepper them and we'll be excellent, or it will be a horror show. Kind of taking a risk here, boys, but let's see if it is worth it and if it will pay off. Newcastle away. Tough game. Let's see how we get on. I mean, the only confidence that I can take heading into this game is that we looked defensively solid against Burnley, you know. It was the first time in which we played a 4-3-3 and we didn't look overly exposed. Normally when we play the 4-3-3 we give away too many chances. But then again, was it just Burnley? Because they just opened us up there. They just carved us open. Not a good sign.
And here's the Newcastle formation.
Here's Yates. It's Danilo. Danilo plays it to Hudson-Odoi. A good turn by Hudson-Odoi, getting away from Kieran Trippier, but not able to get away his pass. But here is Danilo. Good interception from the Brazilian. Assessing his options and finds Sangare. Sangare back to Omobamidele. Good play in possession. Good play. Danilo to Niakate. Niakate looking for a bit of a cross in there. Collected by Sangare. I like this. Win that. Oh, he does as well. Sangare to Niakate. Niakate to Danilo. Danilo in the box. And we have a corner. Brilliant spell of possession there. Forcing Newcastle back. And also trying to quiet down St. James's Park, because once they get going, boys, it could be a long day. Gibbs White. Montiel back to Gibbs White. Any runners? Any runners? Anybody? Loses it. I mean, I can't really blame Gibbs White there. Nobody was making themselves available. Here come Newcastle through Almiron. Almiron to Isak. Isak to Tonali. Moving it very quickly here. But we are looking to get bodies back and get settled. And here is Niakate. He's been looking good at left back. He's so solid, man. Very, very solid. Danilo. Danilo. Back to Pope, looking to press him. He goes long. Should be out. No. They kept it in. Share down the line to Med Target. Pressing them, pressing them. Can we win it? We do. And here is Gibbs White. Wins the ball back. Defense is unsettled. Tawani, good footwork from him. Awful finish though. He did well to keep his balance. To just maneuver his way around the tackles there. But just flashes it high and wide. Yellow card to Almiron. Isak to Barnes. Not many chances so far for either team. It's looking very tough. It's looking very evenly matched. Very expected. I mean, second against fifth. Nothing too surprising there, right? But I really would have liked for us to have a few more chances. Oh my goodness, the long passing from Niakate, bro. Fair enough, he's offside. But mate, that's ridiculous. Dominguez with all the space in the world and tries to slip in. Not so does he have the legs to get away from Trippier? No, he doesn't. Hope was lucky. We were there. Yeah, we were there. Any mistake? Ready to pounce. Hudson-Odoi wins it back. Bro, we've been the better team here. I can't lie. We have actually been the better team. An injury to Sangare, oh, that's not what we need. Landed on his shoulder. Okay, let's see. He'll stay on, so hopefully he can like walk that one off. 2 minutes from halftime. I mean, what you just saw there is just typical of how this game has gone. You know, both teams have huffed and puffed, but neither side has been able to really put the other under pressure, really work the opposition goalkeeper all that much. I mean, a chance here to do so. Here is Dominguez! Did he shoot? Did he pass? What did he do there? Kind of caught between two minds. And the yellow card to Sean Longstaff is the last action of the half. It's half time. It's 0-0. It's very tough. It's a very good contest in my opinion. Very tactical battle here. They're probably not the most entertaining game in the world, but one where both teams are in it and, you know, you can sense that there aren't going to be too many goals in this game. But here come Newcastle! Oh, there's a goal, there's a goal, there is a goal! 4 minutes into the second half. Alexander Isak, who I thought kind of lost it, he took a bit of a heavy touch. But still, quick enough to react to his own mistake. I mean, the ball is played in there. Look at this. He takes a bit of a heavy touch there, but still, the quickest man to react, and he finishes brilliantly. I mean, Vlachodimos doesn't really have a chance there, does he? It's straight into the top corner, mate. No chance at all. Newcastle get a breakthrough with what basically is their first chance of the game. Gibbs White here trying to do something is once wins. Yallen's offside! Release it quicker, mate! It's not like you didn't see the run. Dominguez. Gibbs White turns, finds Dominguez. Well done that time. Dominguez, mate, make your mind up, and he did! Crossed in, awful, awful, awful header. Bro, you just scored a header in the last game. What's this? Just awful, mate. Final 20 minutes, and we are really getting tired now. Really feeling all the fixtures that we have been playing. We're going to bring on Wood for Awani. We'll bring on Nuno Tavares for Callum Hudson-Odoi out on the left-hand side. Niakate is tired, but Niakate has to play on because we don't have anybody else we can trust in that position. Danilo wins it back though. A break potentially on. I mean, Gibbs White is there. Collects it. And sprays it. Nuno Tavares doesn't win it. Yeah, this is not looking good. Good defending there that time by Omar Bamatelli. Gibbs White, oh my goodness, ref. Nothing, ref, nothing! They're not a foul! Danilo, bro, we can't even get out of our half right now. Newcastle just seem to have more energy than us. Look at that. We are being pressed, we're being rushed, we're being forced into mistakes, and we are now 2-0 down. Alexander Isak on the double. And we have really gotten tired as this half has gone by, boys. The fatigue has really settled in. Because let's be real, in that first half we were amazing. We were, okay, maybe not amazing, but we were definitely the better side. But this time, look at how we don't really have that many options on the bench either. I mean, we can bring on Alanga and maybe Santos in the midfield as well to freshen it up. But yeah, it's not looking great, boys. It's not looking great. We're just kind of trying something here. I mean, Tavares can also get forward because there's no point of him defending when we're 2 goals down. Look at that. Montiel is sliding in. It's a penalty as well. What did he do? He just caught Barnes' ability. I mean, he just touched him, mate. He just touched him. What sport are we playing here? Should go and play badminton or something, mate. This is a contact sport, you know. Fuck me, what a finish. 3-0 to Newcastle United. Hat-trick for Alexander Isak. Just complete and utter horrific scenes for Nottingham Forest. We said it was either going to be absolutely brilliant and excellent. It kind of was in the first half. In the second half, it's a horror show. We're being torn apart. It's finished. We are done in this game. 3-0. Wrap it up. And I can't even blame the players. I cannot even blame. They're just tired, mate. Look at this. There's no energy. Legs are gone. Let's not let this get too embarrassing, boys. Bloody hell. We just need to get out of here. Hold the 3-0. I mean, if we could make it 3-1, just make it look a little bit better. That would be good. But Newcastle in the second half just stepped it up. They stepped it up. And they made changes that impacted the game, mate. I mean, they're bringing on guys like Anthony Gordon. We don't really have the luxury to do that. You know, we don't really have a squad built like that. I believe even Bruno Guimaraes didn't even start. I believe he came out from the bench. So that just goes to show the difference in squad depth and quality in depth. Because of course we were going to prioritize the Burnley game. Clear that, lads. We were always going to prioritize the Burnley game, seeing that we were in a quarterfinal and now we're in a semi-final. So results like this in the league were expected to a degree. And look at that, 3 shots, 3 goals, clinical. Isak absolutely ruthless in front of goal. But then again, I guess we have to hold the blame for playing a 4-3-3. Yeah, it takes a lot of energy and we just didn't have the energy, so I guess a bit of criticism there towards the manager as well. But we are still in second place. City now are really opening up the gap. They're 6 points clear, but boys, 40 points, only 19 games into the season. In the beginning of the season, we talked about getting safety as soon as possible and building on from there. But halfway through the season, we have that glorious 40 points on the board, which more often than not guarantees safety. I mean, even if we lose the next 19 games, I'm sure we will be safe. But that's not the plan. No, we don't plan on losing the next 19 games. We plan on building from this fantastic first half of the season in which we sit now second place. I mean, very unexpected, but that's where we are. In the FA Cup third round, we've been drawn against Bolton, so that's going to be starting up very soon. And of course, in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, we've been drawn against Norwich in a massive opportunity to lift some silverware despite Newcastle and West Ham still being there. Yeah, we really should make the most of that opportunity. But you can see here, bro, the schedule in December has been insane. And all of our losses so far this season have come in December, just proving that we don't really quite have the quality in depth. I mean, we do have a lot of players here at Forest, but not many quality players to compete on all fronts. So I'm expecting a few more dropped points again once the FA Cup kicks off, if we want to be competitive in that as well. Of course, we want to be competitive in the Carabao Cup, especially with where we are right now. And we still want to maintain good form in the league. We cannot just drift away into obscurity now and be like, yeah, we were good, but then just end up finishing 10th. No, we can't do that. This is a big opportunity to get European football. Let's be real. You know, in the Premier League, every few seasons, there are the big teams that kinda underperform, and one of the smaller or unexpected teams take an opportunity, and we find ourselves in second place. So let's do the most with the chance that we have presented ourselves here. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it, and please do subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've been Cookie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.